It's November. We have corn and alfalfa to cut, and everybody knows the cows come first. Howdy, folks. This is Gradman Farms. Welcome back to Alma, Missouri. We are pulling into the farm. I already had my cup of coffee and a donut this morning. Believe I will pull in right here. Hope this is okay with my uncle. I bet it is, 'cause I'll be out of the way. Okay, I think I'll give y'all an equipment tour since I didn't do that. A full equipment tour since I didn't do that in the last episode. Okay, so here we go. This is our trailer that we haul whatever we need to. Pallets, sometimes you need to take your lawnmower to town or your Kubota sidekick to get it worked on. Or, things like that. Mostly we use it for pallets. Okay, here's the Kubota sidekick. I like this thing a lot. It's real fun to drive. And we have this thing on the back that we can put a chainsaw in for when we need to go cut a limb off a tree or something, because we can't get into the field easily, Okay, here's our pressure washer. Really enjoy this, washing machinery with this, because tell you one thing, it sure is fun. And it seems to work faster and seems to get things cleaner than most other pressure washers. And it's got a little headlight on the front, which gotta admit that's different. But washing vehicles is a blast now. Okay, we have all the shields and everything open on the combine. We're blowing everything off and washing it and everything to get all the stuff to get all the dust and crap off from the wheat. Even though we're about to get corn dust and all that kind of stuff on it, we just wanted to pressure wash it so we could and blow it off with an air compressor so we could get everything ready and get the concave set right, all that good stuff. And we have our 16-row corn header with stalk stompers on it, and it even has stalk choppers on it, which I gotta admit, that's real nice. My uncle really likes this corn header. And, well, yeah, basically that's it for the combine side of things. Here's our international flatbed. We like to use this for when we hook on to the hay bale trailer, because it makes it nice and easy instead of having to put the tailgate down, stuff like that. Okay, we have the grain auger is ready to, we have the grain auger already going over one of our flat bottom Meridian grain bins. And we have this Soaring Eagle drive over conveyor. We're hoping it's going to work real nice, because all we have to do is just simply drive the semi over it, unload, and the corn should be conveyed up through the auger. Hopefully, not too much grain will get on the ground. That's our hopes, anyway. And I think my uncle is not in town. I think he's at a meeting or something today. So he left me in charge of everything today. We have this is our New Holland disc bind 313. I've used it. I don't really, he likes it a lot, but I don't really care for it. Just because I it takes too long with a pull behind, as opposed to this really cool MacDon we have. You can cut hay in about 2 hours versus 6 hours with that New Holland disc bind. This MacDon is really nice, really nice. I've already cut a little bit of hay with it. My uncle really likes it too, but he likes the disc bind so much that it's kind of hard for him to decide if he wants to sell it or not. So, if he still loves his disc bind so much, I might ask him if I can have this MacDon to take with me to Iowa. And my farm is getting closer and closer to being ready. But I'm probably going to be here for about a year, because this is year 1, so I'll probably be here through year 2 or year 3. We'll see. This is the John Deere 4020 with the K brand SR 314. I can't say that brand because I'll be censored by YouTube if I say that word. So I don't want to be censored. This was a custom paint job. My uncle didn't like that these wheels were black, so we painted them white. We thought, yeah, why not, I have to say, I think I like it a little bit more. It kind of looks vintage with that white on it. Here's the 3020 with a chrome tedder. We bought, he bought this a while back, and he said Ted's hay pretty well. So, I guess we will see today when we're cutting the alfalfa. This is our 8345R with weights on the back deal. Well, I don't know how to say this really. There's a weight on this tire and a weight on the outside tire. And this is a Landau 7431 vertical tillage. Technically I'd say this is a disc harrow, but it's a vertical tillage. So, either way, it does the job, and we like it a lot. This is our slurry trailer. For when we're spreading slurry, we need to haul. We like to haul the slurry to the slurry spreader guys when they're here. Spreading the slurry. We always hire it done. And this is our Trout River trailer with our International LT. And here's the conveyor. We use this a lot when we need to lease an air drill for uh, when we have to lease an air drill. We don't have to all the time, but when we're in a hurry, we have to lease a big air drill. But we have a case one, which I will show y'all here in a minute. This episode might be a little bit longer than it was than last episode, just because of the equipment tour. So, I do apologize for that. But we need to get on with the equipment tour then. Okay, so this is the John Deere 712 mulch tiller, 13 shank model. We like to use this a lot after we've harvested corn, and I think you'll be getting a good workout this fall. Here's our pressure washer trailer. Sometimes when you can't bring the equipment home, you need to wash it off. So we can hook this up to a pickup, take it to the field, and wash the vehicles without even having to worry about bringing them home. Okay, here's our 9R 640 that we are leasing. We are leasing this just because, well, we wanted to try out a 9R, and we thought what better way to do that than by leasing. We have it hooked up to our J&M Extended Reach 1112. And the cool thing is we can use our GPS while driving with this grain cart right beside the combine, which is really nice. Adds a lot less pressure to the grain cart driver. Okay, we're almost through. We have this case 9390 Steiger. We got it modified by one of our guys here in town who's good with motors, and we are now cranking out about, I think, 625 to 630 horsepower. I mean, this thing is a beast now. Here's our case AF11, which y'all saw in the last episode. We do still have that corn header coming. Should be here, I don't know, maybe tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. That'll be nice when it's here tomorrow. Okay, we also have our Salford disc ovator, the Salford Independent Series 1200, and it's 60 feet. This basically does the same thing as what the Landau does, which makes me think maybe we're gonna trade the Landau pretty soon, but I don't know. And here's the Mack Anthem that y'all saw in the last episode with the Wilson. It is... I love that truck a lot, but I think I like the Kenworth more, just because I love Kenworth. Okay, we need to... what's the deal here? I thought I had a flashlight here. Do I not? Okay, I already told y'all about the MacDon. My uncle has bought this tractor while I was here. We got it in October, and I have to say it's a nice little tractor. It does a good job, drives smooth, and it's a real nice tractor for mowing. And doing all kinds of nice, all kinds of little chores. And here's our here's our other disc. I'd say this is a true disc. This is our Summer's Diamond disc. We really like this one a lot. So I know for sure my uncle's not going to sell this thing. And here's also our Summer's Super Chisel. We also love this. I know we're not going to sell this either. There are a few things I think we're going to sell pretty soon, but we're going to do that over the winter. I mean, we love this thing. You can do deep tillage or shallow tillage with it. I know, it looks a little bit like a field cultivator, but it's also a chisel plow. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 plow. And we have our Kinsey 3665 Blue Drive planter. My uncle really likes this planter a lot. I love Kinsey planters. I love them very much. So, yeah, I guess in the spring we're gonna do some planting with this. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okay, we have a few more tools and then we can get to work on cutting that alfalfa field. We have right here is the Vermeer ZR5 1200. This self-propelled hay baler is so great. I mean it. It is so much more efficient, and it kind of, even though it has a steering wheel, it turns a little bit like a zero-turn lawnmower, which I love that. I already have driven this, and oh wow, it's a blast to drive. And here's our John Deere 4940 spreader. We have a load of lime in it, which is why we have it parked in the shed. So the lime won't get hard and stiff and then won't be able to get out of the spreader. And here's our other John Deere 8R, the 8400R, with our GEA slurry spreader. I know I said we hire it done. That's usually when we have a lot of slurry to spread. But when we don't have that much, we use this thing. And we use it pretty much all the time. So, that's nice that we have that. Sure is stinky though when it's spreading. I mean, it's stinky. Here's our pup trailer to go on the back of our other end dump trailer. It's when we have a lot of grain to haul back and forth, and we just want to get more in one single load. And right here is our 50-foot MacDon FD250. My uncle kind of likes this MacDon, but he said if it was up to him, he would go back to the John Deere. Or maybe get a Case header when Case was making headers to go onto that AF11. But I have started convincing him MacDons are pretty great, because I told him how well they can flex compared to other headers, and I think I'm starting to win him over with that. Here's our grain auger for when we're unloading the grain bins. And here's our Case Concord 2300 with the STX. Our J&M 875 grain cart toolbar. Y'all saw in the last episode, it was, just sitting there empty. But now But I mean, it looks real good, and we are definitely going to be using that uh, when we get started today. After we fill up the big J&M. And here's our Elmer's Super 7 Harrow. This is real great for managing weeds and just doing very, very light tillage. Like, basically it does stubble tillage. Which, I have to say, we like it a lot. So, oh, and here's our hay bale trailer. We got it custom painted Kinsey blue with some Kinsey white wheels. Because we thought, hey, Kinsey blue would look real nice on this trailer. Because before it was a real ugly color, so we painted it Kinsey blue. And that was a new paint job we did in October as well. So we did that in October. Got this 265 Nemesis in October, along with this Bednar wonderful Batwing mower. And yeah, that is basically the whole equipment tour. Except I will go over here and show y'all this stuff. I'm gonna hop the fence here. This is our old school John Deere bale trailer. It's for whenever we do square bale. It's like little square bales, which we don't do that often now. Here's my pickup hooked up to our new fertilizer trailer. And here's my Brant trailer that y'all saw in the last episode. He told me to just park it right here where it's a good spot for when I leave. And if I want to haul any of his equipment, I can. Here's our W900, which y'all saw last time. That beautiful blue. So, I already talked to my uncle about this. He said, if you want this semi when you are ready to leave to go to Iowa, take it if you want. So, looks like I have a free semi already. And here's our Superior end dump I was telling y'all about. It's about a 34 foot. But I think we're looking to upgrade and maybe get a 40 or 48 foot. We will see. Here's our Fendt Rogator 937H, which y'all saw last time. I love this sprayer. And my uncle does too, because it has all-wheel steering. It has all kinds of cool sensors to sense weeds, and if the crop needs more fertilizer, it's an all-around good sprayer. So, yeah, and as a matter of fact, I sprayed herbicide in it a few days ago, and it has a really nice ride, and it goes pretty quick down the road, about 36 miles an hour. Which, that's nice compared to a John Deere sprayer. Okay. That is the whole equipment tour. Have on my sweatshirt today because it is really cold out here. Well, to me anyway. Compared to living in Texas where it's always seems to be 100 degrees no matter what. Okay. So, without further ado, let's hop in the MacDon and start cutting. Okay, looks like the GPS is ready to go. I think we'll go with 2 headlands for today. And I think we will we'll go this way first. Alrighty. Alright, better check how much it's gonna yield. It's not as easy as it looks around this corner here. Okay. Now we can fly again. Oh, it's yielding a little bit better right here by this pond. I have to say, I did not expect that. I think we'll bail the headlands first when we, when we start bailing. Probably won't be today. Because it is November, so there's a lot of moisture in the air. But I can't believe I'm saying this, but we haven't received any rain for November, though, so there's a lot of moisture in the air, but there hasn't been any rain so far. We're just cutting the hay, hay, hay. Definitely what we're doing. See what I mean? You can just fly down the field in this. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I love that. I do like the disc spine a little bit, but it's not my favorite. I prefer self-propelled hay cutters because you can get more acres cut in a day, and you don't have to worry about having to fuel the tractor and maintain the cutter. It's just, I don't know, I'd say it's a lot more simple. Okay, easy. There we go. We have another field of alfalfa to cut, too. As a matter of fact, I will go ahead and show y'all the fields that we have. Okay, so this field is alfalfa, obviously. And then we have this field up here that's alfalfa as well. Okay, we have about 15.74 acres plus 7. So if you don't add those point numbers, it's 7. Let's see, 15, 16, 17. I think it's about 22 acres worth of alfalfa we have, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna kinda cut a little bit right there. We're gonna back up. We're gonna go around the other way. Man, this is really nice. This is good, thick alfalfa. And this MacDon I think it hardly knows there's alfalfa going through it. Really can't get over how nice this is. This will probably go a lot smoother once I get through with the headlands. So I'm gonna cut the headlands and cut the whole field. As soon as we do that, we can move on to the next field. But that'll probably have to happen off screen. Because I don't want to bore y'all. I want y'all to enjoy what I'm doing here. But, I don't know, yeah. Last video seemed to do pretty well, so hopefully this one will do good too. Guess we'll see. I really am looking forward to the rest of this series. I'll try to not go as long in between episodes. Just sometimes really hard when you got as crazy of a life as I do. And I know y'all understand, y'all get it, so I am glad I have an understanding audience, at least. Okay, gonna start cutting regular. Which, this'll be fun now. This'll be a lot more fun. My uncle has already talked about that we are gonna try our hand at, even though we're quite a ways away from the boot heel, it can, over in, you know, in Carroll County, you can grow cotton, which is, it's just one more county up from Lafayette County, which is where we are. That's where Alma is. So we're in Lafayette County, and so we thought, hey, let's try it. So that's what we're going to do next season. We're going to try it out, see what we think. Hopefully it'll yield good. So we're just going to see what happens, and hope it's a good gamble, and we'll just hope it pays off. I hope it's a gamble that pays off. Because we don't have too much money right now. But I will say this, we're not struggling at least. I really can't get over how thick and good this alfalfa is. I mean, this is a good crop we have. And then, and hopefully that other field will make as good as this one, or better. I guess we'll see. Well, since I am not having too much to say right now, I will just go ahead and let y'all view a nice time lapse. Well, sadly, folks, our time has come to an end. This will be the end of the episode. Thank y'all for watching. Please be sure to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. This has been Gradman Farms.